The Beer Brothers is a comedy podcast where two dumb babies related by blood grew up and now review beers for you, the people. You can drink along if you'd like, but maybe don't do it in your car on the way to work. Drink responsibly. At home. In the dark.
All right, welcome back to episode number 47 of the Beer Brothers. This is Nashville's #1 beer podcast. It's the only beer podcast in Nashville that we know of, and so we are #1 for that very reason.
In our minds.
Yeah, Mom says I'm #1.
Yeah, Mom says we're... No, she doesn't listen to the show.
No, she doesn't. She would be ashamed.
She would
Anyway,
just say, it's all right.
that's okay. Today we're going to be talking about some fun off-brand food names and what we think they might be, and maybe creating our own for lovely,
Yum, yum, yum.
popular foods, and trying a delicious beer that's only available in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
This is the Beer Brothers. Let's get it.
Do it.
All right, you got the lead off today.
Oh, shit. Okay. So, I haven't done it in a minute. Our beer of the episode is from New Glarus Brewing Company out of Glarus, Wisconsin, and it is their famous Spotted Cow. And may I add that the New Glarus, on the bottle has to say employee owned. Okay, so that's why this is important.
It's like the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
They're owned by the fans.
Exactly. This is owned by the employees. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say why this is special, and they're probably going to include this. It also says on the bottle, only in Wisconsin. This is a Wisconsin, like a super famous, everybody that's from there is like, oh, Spotted Cow, you can only get it there. Every time I go, I have to get some. So, Lauren's, my girlfriend's family, is from Wisconsin. Her mother went up there recently to visit and brought some back for me and her.
Thanks, Mom.
That's why we're reviewing this today. That's why we have it all the way here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is an exclusive. If you're ever in Wisconsin, definitely get some because it's pretty delish. Here is what the bottle says. Every drop of Wisconsin's original farmhouse ale is artisan brewed and bottled by the hardworking employee owners of New Glarus Brewing Company right here in little New Glarus, Wisconsin. Spotted Cow adheres to the Reinheitsgebot purity. I don't know what... Oh, purity law. Okay, it's the beer... The brewing purity laws.
Yes.
Using only 4 hand-selected all-natural ingredients, yeast, hops, water, and malted barley. We allow yeast to remain in the bottle to enhance the fullness of flavors, so it is naturally cloudy. Expect this ale to be fun, fruity, and satisfying. You know you're in Wisconsin when you see the Spotted Cow. Only in Wisconsin. So it's kind of considered... It's not a cream ale, it's just a farmhouse ale. But the way it kind of goes down feels sort of creamy. So some people will mistakenly call this a cream ale, which I do. Because that's the best way to explain it to people, I think.
So my opinion is farmhouse ales usually kind of have this peppery note to them.
Usually, yeah, like a Saison is considered a farmhouse ale.
Yeah, there's usually like a pepper back into this. This is not that.
Yeah.
It is ultra smooth and very scrumptious.
Yeah.
Would drink many of these.
Oh,
on a
yeah,
hot
it's super
summer's
easy.
day.
It's super easy. I mean, Lauren was like, you go to a Brewers game, you drink a few of these at the bar, and you head into the game and drink some more.
Here's how I feel about this: is I've been mowing the yard on a sweltering Tennessee summer day. That's like 98% humidity. I'm drenched in sweat, and then when the job is done and I get in the shower, this is the beer that accompanies me to the shower.
Good old shower beer, Spotted Cow.
This is one of those you're just like, I did a good job.
I did a good job taking it with me.
So
I gotta clean, but I also have to drink. What should I do? What to do? Do it together.
Just don't get any shampoo suds in the beer.
Definitely don't do that. You gotta be smart about where you put it. I love this beer. It is really and the reason I say I try to describe it to people as a cream ale only because of flavor context, smoothness, how easy it goes down. It feels that way, even though it technically is not.
No, and probably brewers are screaming that you're.
Oh, they're probably the people from Spotted Cow probably listening like, you dumb piece of shit.
This is a farmhouse ale.
It's a farmhouse ale, and that's fine. I'm just trying to give it some context for people who've never had it, because we know cream ales. It's one of my favorite styles of beer.
That's what
to
we
be
started
honest, love it. Yeah, it's what we started. One of our first episodes. Our first episode ever was cream ales.
Yeah.
So, it's one of my favorite styles of beer. So when I first had this, I was like, oh, this kind of tastes like a cream ale. And Lauren was like, yeah, okay, I could see that. So that's kind of how that's how I, assign a category to it as far as profiling.
So this is like just slide up a good old order of like some white cheddar cheese curds.
Yep.
Next to this bad boy.
Yep.
It's some goodness for sure.
And I tried to make Wisconsin cheese curds the other day, and I'm not good at it because I've never tried it. And the batter you make is much thinner than batter you would normally make for like cheese sticks and stuff, or like a thicker cheese curd that will really hold it. So it's a thin, frittery sort of batter, and it's delicious. And you use beer in it, and it's really, really yummy. But it's really hard to get right. Like your oil types and levels of heat have to be perfect, because if you don't, what happened to me is that the cheese kind of slipped out of the fritter that was being made in the pot, and then it just kind of turned into a clump of like.
So it's not like a dry wet.
So I'm not good. It's the first time I'd ever tried it. I don't like frying stuff. I'm not good at it. It's really messy and annoying to use oil in your house.
I have pre-diabetes, so I'm pretty good at frying things. I'm getting close. I can't feel my toes.
Oh,
right
God.
Now, so I might give it a shot. And
might need to stop doing this show. Cody's gonna be dead in a few months.
I'm kidding. I don't have that. But
Oh, God.
all.
If you do, we're sorry. Cheese curds would be delicious with this.
Mm-hmm.
Most fried foods would be delicious with this. It is a really just a great all-around beer. I would prefer this over like a Coors.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
Lorna told me the price. It's like $7.99 for a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I don't know what the ABV was. Hold on, I think it's a 4%.
It's probably pretty low. It's not.
It is low, but I don't think it's like a 3.8. I believe it is like a 4 or a 4.2.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
For the style.
I can't remember.
So,
it's not on the bottle, but I know that.
I'm
is
into
the
it.
case.
This is good.
Yeah.
Really
All right.
good.
What are we talking about?
Okay, so I found some fun articles about like poorly named foods, not like foods, but like poorly named popular items that you would get. And so, what I'd like to do is I'm going to give you some of the names. Okay, and I want you to tell me what you think they are. Okay, so these are grocery items that you would get. We'll start with the easiest one. Okay. Here we go. Item number 1. Panburger Partner.
Is it to help with my burgers?
Just what do you think that would be if
Panburger.
it wasn't off-brand? It's an off-brand name. Panburger Partner.
Panburger Partner.
I love that you're thinking so hard about what Panburger Partner might be.
Hamburger Helper?
Yes.
Oh my God. That was like,
why did your brain
I had no, it broke, dude. That name was so hard, it broke my fucking brain.
That just, I don't even know
it
how. It
didn't make any sense. Panburger Partner. Wait, what? Like, I was... okay, so they just took out the word ham and they made it pan because you make it in a pan. So pan burger. Partner threw me off pretty hard because I was like, is it accompanying the burger? Is it friends with the burger?
It is.
It should have been called Pan Burger Assistance.
Panburger Assistant.
Yeah. It's for helper, you know?
Well, do you remember eating Hamburger Helper as a kid?
Yeah, I fucking hated Hamburger Helper.
I hate it too. And
it's so gross.
And like, Carrie's just like, why do you not like Hamburger Helper? I'm like,
because we have taste buds.
Well, that, but also I mean, we didn't have a ton of money as kids, like we didn't.
Hamburger
but our
Helper was
parents
supposed to be
definitely.
like a cheap option. I
Yeah,
think.
but like
we
the
just-
beef stroganoff hamburger helper is like a nightmare in my mind. I don't know why I hate it.
Yeah, anytime
so
Mom
much.
made it, I was not happy about it.
Like sweet.
She knew we hated it.
But it was cheap. It was like probably 80 cents for
It's so
hamburger
cheap.
helper.
I would have rather her just
stroganoff.
gotten ramen. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And cheaper and better.
Yeah, sodium levels through the roof. I mean, they're
Still
probably pretty
fine.
bad with
Yeah, hamburger helpers.
Hamburger Partner.
Yeah, hamburger partners. They're pretty bad. All right,
Okay,
give me another one.
here we go. The next one. Cream Betweens.
Cream
Betweens.
betweens.
What do you think Cream Betweens might be?
Twinkies.
Nope. Mm-mm. Close, but nope.
Oatmeal cream pies.
Mm-mm.
Is it dessert?
Yeah, it's a
Is it-
sweet treat.
Is it Oreos?
Oreos.
Okay, so I shot a little too hard.
But Cream Betweens is the worst name.
Cream betweens.
Like
A
imagine.
weird foot fetish situation or something.
I just think of thighs, man.
I was thinking of like in between your toes. Sorry.
There's
Sorry.
so much bad
Sorry.
in this.
This is awful. Okay.
In this one, but Cream Betweens,
Oreos. Okay.
that's probably the most literal version of a treat. Like, what's between those cookies? Cream.
Cream.
What should we call them? Cream Betweens, of course.
Yes, of course.
What else should we call them? I don't know. All right, here's one that's gonna throw you for a loop. All
Okay.
right, Nutmaster.
Is this gonna be like a trail mix?
Nope.
So, does this have anything to actually do with nuts?
Sure.
Well, I don't want sure. I mean, like, is it in like the nut family category? Or does it just have nuts on it?
There's no nuts on it.
In it, there's nuts in it. Peanut butter.
Close.
I don't know.
Okay, it is the off-brand of Nutella.
Ah, I see. So hazelnut.
Yeah. And
Nutmaster.
there's a terrible joke within. I really like Nutmaster with cream betweens. Like, there's something.
Give me the Nutmaster with cream betweens.
Okay, so this is what I want to have happen right now.
Is there
Okay.
any more? Or is that it?
Those were some
are
of
the
the
craziest
better
ones. Okay.
ones. There were a lot of Asian foods.
That's
That-
just translation stuff, though.
Yeah,
It's just stuff that doesn't translate to one way or the other.
true. It doesn't, but when you see it, you're just like, and we're not going to get into them because
Yeah,
the jokes are they're not good. They're just
Okay.
like, nope, I don't like these. We're not
Yeah.
going to touch
gotcha. That's fine.
them. But what I want to do in this moment is I want you to like name a
A
maybe
food.
processed type food product,
Okay.
snack, something. Like Doritos had one called Ditos,
Okay.
and that was like the
That
off-brand
was it.
Doritos. It
Yeah.
looked like a Doritos bag, but it said Ditos on it.
Potatoes.
Yeah, which is not funny in any way. It's just
No,
like,
it's just stupid.
okay, whatever this is.
Yeah.
But so I want you to think of like a favorite type snack,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe make a terrible name for it.
Okay.
That would be just you should be fired if that's the name you gave
Yeah.
the off-brand.
You've probably already pre-written some, so it's like, what am I supposed to do? Just come up with them on the
I
fly?
haven't written
Yeah.
I haven't done anything like that.
Pringles and Popples and
Actually, no, hold on. I've got a worse one. And this one will fly to a degree, especially once you hear what it is. Oh my god, it's
Okay.
something, but we're not gonna use it. Pussy Pop. What do you think that is? And this is not a popular like food item. This is just like a random. What the hell? Why would y'all name?
is it like
Anything.
a cat popsicle? Like, I don't-
Dude, you're close. You're getting
like
close.
a cat lollipop? Like
No.
a cat shaped.
Think Midwestern. Pussy Pop.
Oh. You mean like a soda?
It's a cat for your soda.
A cat for my soda? You mean a soda for your cat?
Yeah. Sorry, said it backwards.
Yeah,
Whatever.
a soda
Yeah.
for, it's a cat,
Cat
for
soda
your
is
soda.
what I meant.
Put your cat in the soda. It's pussy
And
pop.
eat it.
So stupid.
Why?
But why? Why would you? Why? I make a soda for a cat. Wouldn't they? I feel like they would just explode. It's fine. It's not like birds, I guess, but
No. There was
yeah.
lick
You
it.
guys are so dumb.
I don't-
Okay. Okay.
Does it make it worse that cats lick pussy pop? Whew. Well, this episode is going to hell.
Woof. Um.
I found one. This is terrible. Okay, and I want just keep it in here, just please,
Okay.
because it's terrible,
All right.
and sometimes I feel like people need to be shocked a little. Okay, this is this had to be photoshopped that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna show it to you real quick first
Okay.
for approval. There you go. Okay,
That's fine.
it is someone holding a pack of ramen noodles, and the title of it, which this is not real. There's no way this is real.
No, it's not real.
It says "Soup for Sluts," and the description of it is fast, cheap, and easy.
Oh my god. I was like, at first I was like, what's the connotation? And now I get it.
I'm like, well,
So dumb.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank the
Okay.
internet for that.
I need a different food. I need you to give me a processed food, and I can maybe try to come up with a name.
All right, fudge rounds.
Fudge rounds. That's done. It's already there.
No.
It's too easy. No.
Brown betweens.
What would a fudge round be? Like a.
It's the chocolate. It's like a oatmeal cream pie, but it's a chocolate cookie with chocolate icing.
Oh, in
between.
so it would be brown betweens.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
brown betweens.
Yeah, it's big poopy pants or something. Well, there's already cheese nips, so that's already been done.
Which is a terrible name.
Which is
for-
an awful name.
cheese nips.
And that's not even technically off-brand. It's just a different brand. It's
Yeah.
Nabisco.
And it should be nibs, right? Like a
Yeah,
nibble?
cheese nibs, but
Why
it's
is it
cheese
cheese nips?
nips. Cheesy nips,
Cheesy nips, man.
sticky nips.
Sticky nips.
It's 3 episodes in a row. Man, this is actually harder than I thought it would be. There's a lot of like weird foods out there. How do these
Mhm.
people come up with these? I mean, cream betweens, that's pretty good. Brown betweens is pretty solid. What would a Twinkie be? I feel like you could do a lot with like Hostess desserts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You probably really could do a whole bunch.
Yeah.
with those. So Twinkies, I think, would be
It's like you have oatmeal cream pie, but it's got to be off-brand. What if it's like grandma's cookie? Grandma's cream pie.
oh my
Just,
God.
like that's probably the step-by-step that they take. And they're like, yeah, sure, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream and Granny's cookies.
Yeah. Grammy's creamy cookies. It's terrible.
There was another one that was like, it was jam. It was like blackberry preserves or like
Yeah.
blackberry jam. And it should have said on the label, like, tastes just like grandma's. And they didn't put an apostrophe S, so it just said, tastes just like grandma.
Wow. That's good. That's disgusting.
You know?
Woof.
You want that?
Woof.
You want that cotton ball?
Oh no, stop it. Don't do that. Don't go there. Stop. Yeah, you could do a lot. What's a Twinkie would be a cream sponge. A sponge cream. That's just
Sponge
it.
cream. Cream surprise. How
Yeah,
about that?
spongy cream surprise.
Cream sponge surprise.
Yes.
How about that? Okay, let's go. Slim Jims.
Jim's meat sticks.
There.
Yes.
That's the one.
Jimmy's meat sticks.
It's not even sticks.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy's meat stick.
Yeah. Jimmy's meat stick. Stick. That's right.
Or bologna pony. That would
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
be the other.
Snap it. It's like snap into a Slim Jim. Snap into Jim's Slim Stick. Wait, what? Snap into Jimmy? Slap yourself with Jim's slick
Meat stick.
stick. Wait, what?
I don't know.
I said slick stick. What am I even saying anymore? Slick.
Slick stick.
So many words I can't get them all together in the right order half the time.
Well, I love going to, and I don't know if Cash Saver is
Yeah.
around the entire nation or what, but I love going to Cash Saver because, like, they have the most random things. Like,
Yeah.
I bought a 5-pound bag of marshmallows, like from
That's a lot of marshmallows.
like Lucky Charms marshmallows. They sell random stuff. I don't know why their selection is so weird, but
That's really strange.
yeah, they have all kinds of things that I'm just like, oh man, I totally bought the 5-pound bag because I
Yeah.
was just like, who cares? Maybe I want
Fuck it.
I want Lucky Charms marshmallows in my Raisin Bran. I don't know, just throw them in there.
Yeah, your kids love it.
Gonna eat it.
Oh man.
So that's another one, Lucky Charms.
Oh, you know, okay, so I don't really have one for this, but this just reminded me. I went to Gatlinburg, and they had this. It's like an REI sort of like outdoor store.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have anything for Lucky Charms, but because I was thinking, like, is there like a derogatory towards like Irish people that's not just leprechauns, you know? But I went to this like REI or whatever, and beautifully done outdoor store. Like, and we went in and they were like, "Hey, we have these ciders. Do you want to try these ciders?" We're like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." So they had 4 different types of ciders, and they were fucking great. They were so good. They had like an apple pie. They had like a pumpkin pie. They had all these.
Oh, is that what you brought back?
No, these actually weren't even alcoholic. These were just the one I brought back was alcoholic, and that was delicious. But these were just like straight up, like you buy them in a jar, cider, mix them with stuff. And she was like giving us all these ideas of like things you can mix it with, shots of things you can mix it with, different schnapps, all these other things. I was like, this is great. And then she's like, yeah, we even have this cute little book about like, you know, because apparently what happened was like a lot of these like Irish people moved to the area, and there was these apple orchards, and they used to like pick all these apples, and then they would because there's like apparently a lot of Irish history in like that part of Tennessee and in the Appalachian Mountains, and a lot of like folk music and stuff comes from Irish people.
Yep.
So they had this little cartoon book, and I opened this fucking cartoon book, and all of the Irish people that are being represented in this book are like leprechauns with big noses that look like hilljacks.
Oh my god,
Dude, it was like weird. I was looking at it, and she was like, yeah, see, it's just this like fun little kid story about like the making of the apples. And I was like, yeah, I like literally said to the woman, and Lauren's just kind of sitting there. I was like, yeah, it's like a little racist though, right? And I was just like, because we're Irish. I opened this book, and it's like these kind of derogatory looking Irish leprechaun people that are being depicted in this book as these like cute like mountain trolls essentially that like made this cider, and there's a different one depicted on each jar. And at first I didn't think anything about it until she showed me the book, and I was like, yeah, this is like kind of like offensive towards Irish people though. I mean, is it not? And then she was just like, oh, well, you know, it's just a fun kid's book. And I was like, I don't know, I'm Irish. But then I was just like flipping through the book, and it just got kind of quiet, and then I just gave her the book back and it's like, all right, well, we're not going to buy anything. Maybe we'll come back later. And just left. It was just super fucking awkward. So I don't have anything towards Lucky Charms, but it just made me think of that story of like a very offensive like thing towards Irish people where I was like, this is like you think Lucky Charms is offensive, and it's not. I don't think it is anyway. I think it's whatever. But this was like, they literally looked like Irish leprechaun hillbillies. And it was just really weird. And me and Lauren walked out. We felt kind of weird. It was like, that was really strange. It was just like so normal. And it wasn't only offensive towards like Irish people, but it was also very offensive towards like anybody that's ever lived in the Appalachian Mountains. It's like the typical depiction of like rednecks and hillbillies and all these
I'm
other
guessing
people.
it was beards, right?
Yep.
And then overalls.
Yep, beards, overalls,
No
straw
shoes.
hats, corncob pipes, no shoes, big feet, big noses, red hair.
Jesus.
Yeah. They literally looked like little troll like things.
So, like me.
Yeah, they literally looked like me. It was weirdly specific. I felt like I was looking in a fucking mirror.
I mean,
So
I'm
dumb.
not kind to shoes. You know, my big
Yeah,
ass feet.
I mean, my feet are wide as fuck. I have to get wide, specific running shoes. That's actually true.
oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it sucks.
Like it's really bad when you're just like, I would love to wear Nikes, but I might break my ankles.
Yeah, it's like anytime I've bought shoes without getting a specific wide size, my pinky toe will eventually pop out of that running shoe. Like I have several running shoes where there's just worn holes where my pinky toes would eventually start poking out.
So in this episode, we discovered that we're hobbits, and
Shit, we're from the Shire. God damn it.
we're just mountain people, man.
Yeah, we're just fucking mountain Irish
Just mountain
leprechauns, I guess.
people trying to talk about Lucky Charms and cream betweens, and
That's why we like beer so much, and cream betweens, and brown betweens, and what was the other one we came up with? Jim's meat stick.
Jim's meat stick.
Yeah, slap yourself with Jim's meat stick. You know?
It's a slap in the face.
It's a slap in the face.
Well, it's not even that. It's Jim's. It's Jimmy's
Yeah.
meat stick. You
yeah,
know, like
yeah, it's not like snap into a Slim Jim. It's slap yourself with Jimmy's meat stick. It's a really long, tongue twistery sort of slogan, but hey, you know it sells well.
it's a little mushroom stampy.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a little oddly shaped. You know, it's a little shorter than the general Slim Jim, I guess you could say, but
Average size, 3 inches. It's
yeah.
fine.
It's fine. It's just average. It's normal. This has been the Beer Brothers. No, we have to give this beer a rating.
Are
have
we
gone
done?
off
We're
the
done.
yeah, we need to be done probably. I don't know. I haven't timed
We need
anything.
to stop this. Okay. My only thing with Lucky Charms, okay, just bring it back to off-brand, would be like well wishes, you know, something like that. But it's like the cereal's potatoes. Like,
Mhm.
it just looks like potatoes.
And it tastes like potatoes, and it is potatoes. And you open up the bag, and it's just one big potato, and it's like a note inside that's like, "Go fuck yourself." And you're like, "Whoa,
Pretty much.
that got dark real fast."
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's just gonna be like potato shaped puffs, and with like red beards and overalls.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Well wishes and cider dreams. That.
yep. There it is.
Okay, let's give this whole thing a rating.
Yeah. Okay. So I always forget how good this beer is before I drink it, and how smooth and delicious it is. I'd say for the style and what it is, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I'm going to concur with that. That's a good rating. It's a solid beer. It's very smooth, and like drinkability is way high on this.
Super fucking high. That's important.
And
It's not only that, it's not only drinkability. Like, I can crush a lot of these. It's also really good. Like, it tastes so
Yeah.
much better than your normal just Pilsner-y sort of beer. This is different than
Yeah.
that, obviously. But it's just great.
And I give it that rating too because I can see it pairing well with a lot of food. And
crap ton.
you know, me being the fatletic boy that I am, I love food and especially love it when it's paired with a good beer.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's part of this too, but it's this is like just a classic great beer. So I'll give it four beer babies and a torso. Okay.
Yeah, 4 and a torso. A legless one. And there we go.
And that's it.
Yep.
So this has been episode 47 of the Beer Brothers. Thanks for listening. Until next time, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
Night.